Underwater Life as an Opportunity by Marina Life. Catching, releasing, and developing. The sea is always magnificent for everyone, but are you aware that underwater life is being threatened? In this modern era, the sea is often abused by those who are not responsible, like catching fish using explosives that are not environmentally friendly. This causes a lot of dead marine life and its beauty got damaged. Many things can be done to maintain the beauty of the sea and the diversity of the marine life. One of them is marine biota cultivation activities that has been widely implemented by the community. Dedicated to marine life savers, the voice of the sea speaks to the soul. Kate Copy. Background. Aquaculture is defined as an activity to produce aquatic biota organisms in a controlled manner for profit, with an emphasis on controlled conditions and orientation to obtain these benefits. This definition implies that aquaculture is an economic activity that leads to industry. This is a human effort to increase aquatic productivity through cultivation activities. The cultivation activity is a maintenance effort to maintain survival, grow, and reproduce aquatic biota. Aquaculture activities are initiated by catching activities. These activities have been carried out since ancient primitive humans. Fishery production rises by the natural productivity of a body waters, sea, river, lake, or reservoir. The natural productivity of these waters can be increased tens of thousands of times by aquaculture. After seeing marine biota cultivation activities, Marine Life became one of the companies involved in this activity. In collaboration with divers and our community of environmentalists, we are ready to breed and distribute the necessary marine life. Intro. Our company profile. Marine Life was established in 2019 as joint venture with other breeding company, maintain the breed endangered marine life. Not only that, Marina Life also helps in breeding habitats for marine life. Cultivation companies in Indonesia are engaged in cultivation breeding, observation, certification, training, and consulting service with professional workforce. Meanwhile, marine biota breeding is an effort to reproduce through the breeding of marine life by maintaining its species. Marina Life is a business based on the sea enthusiast. In this modern era, a lot of people are participating and pay attention in cultivation. Cultivation breeding in Indonesia is a form of conservation that functions to protect sustainability that must be maintained to balance life. Usually, our buyers work in the culinary field, so they make us a supplier for them. Other cultivators also visit our company to see new types of biota seeds so that they can be developed again. Our company cultivates and reproduces marine life including coral reefs, focusing on marine fish farming including catfish, pomfret, sardine, salmon, shellfish such as oysters, abalone, and shrimp. Non-food products produced from marine cultivation includes corals. Our vision: to become a marine biota seed cultivator company and distribute it to the worldwide. Our mission: 1. Become the strength of cultivation sector and priorities product qualify efficiency with the latest technology to ensure the success of the cultivation, so that it becomes a company that is highly competitive, committed to efforts to breed marine life in a way that is friendly to the community. 2. Creating economic value to customers and employees through service, certification, consulting, and other related service to ensure business certainty. Providing high-quality marine biota seeds that can be reached by the community, so the provision of these seeds can make people insightful and creative in cultivating marine biota. 4. Distributing cultivation products that can provide benefits and positive value. Company, logo and philosophy. The blue circle represents the habitat of the biota, the blue seas. The word life indicates the existence of the place. Cultivation indicates that there are activities that are ongoing. The bubble above the letter I represents the breeding seeds of marine biota. Black color symbolizes a strong and sturdy impression. Purpose. Our goal is to establish a marine biota cultivation company to become a varium of intermediary for the younger generation and other communities to carry out conserved multifunctional underwater life. Also, as a supplier to other breeders and distribute cultivated products to the market as a food ingredient. Company benefits. We hope that representatives of Marina Life can provide benefits to the community. Among them, the benefits we hope that the community are also follows. 1. Can develop marine biota species that are almost extinct. 2. Increase the level of community awareness of the sea and its biota. 3. As a service provider of good and quality fish hatcheries. 4. Distributing the results of breeding to culinary business. Business field. Cultivation and breeding of marine life including corals, focusing on the farming of marine fish including parrotfish, pomfret, and shellfish like oysters, abalone, and prawns. Non-food products produced by mariculture include nutrient agar and corals. Problem. How can we make our cultivation company better known to the wider community? 2. How can people remember our products? What should we do if a partner acts illegal? 3. How to increase the target market so that buyers want to make us as a partner supplier? 4. How can people remember our products? 5. How to attract people's attention so they want to participate in cultivating marine life? 6. What is the right strategy? The fact that many captives have started circulating. Marina Life. Our company cultivates and reproduces marine life including coral reefs, focusing on marine fish farming including catfish, pomfret, salmon, shellfish such as oysters, abalone, and shrimp. Non-food products produced from marine cultivation include corals, maintain and breed endangered marine life. Not only that, Marina Life also helps in breeding habitats for marine life. Cultivation companies in Indonesia are engaged in cultivation breeding, observation, certification, training, and consulting service with professional workforce. To complement the objectives of cultivation activities, there are some points need to be revisited. Improving the stock of aquatic biota in nature, provide fish bait, producing food, recycle organic matter, producing industrial raw materials, produce fish for raw material for fish processing factories or other fishery products. Marina life cultivation activities. Cultivation in marina life also aims to increase fish stocks in nature, namely through efforts to increase fish stocks by restocking in overfishing waters. Cultivation aims to produce fish hatcheries which will be stocked in the sea and public waters. Determination of the types or species to be kept and the cultivation system that will be applied must base on an estimate of the national need for cultivated products. The selection of species of cultivation that will be carried or depends on the purpose of the cultivation, whether it is for local consumption or export, sport, live bait, general water, refilling, recycling, and so on. Marina life has several types of finfish. The mean by finfish itself is a fish that swims with its fins and breathes with its gills. Fish that are usually consumed for consumption, which are widely cultivated in marina life, are local catfish, or also known as a walking catfish. The selling price of each type of fish is different. For catfish, marine life had a price range. The size of the seed starts from 2 cm to 7 cm. Contained per box start from 8,000 head to 3,000 head. Price per box start from 1,160,000 to 1,320,000. Pomfret. Pomfret is one of the most popular fish and is much sought after among local people. The seeds of pomfret are spread at least 5 to 12 centimeters in size. The spread of pomfret fish seed must be done with the plastic to provide adaptation to fish seed. The breeding time for pomfret fish can be done after 4 to 5 months old, or at least if the body weight of the pomfret fish reaches 300 to 500 grams. Salmon. In marina life, the first thing to do is select broodstock. Currently, there are no salmon seed sellers, so you have to breed them yourself. Male and female salmon must be of good quality, disease-free and defect-free. If refertilization is successful, the hatching process will take place only one day. After that, of the 1,000 of eggs exist, 30% to 50% of them will successfully hatch. Shellfish. Abalone is quite popular as a food in Latin America. Abalone is a species of the Hyes haliotis. In Indonesia, abalone is known as the name of the 7-eyed shells and the snails behind the rock. Abalone sits in closed basket with a floating system for 2.5 to 3 months. Obtain abalone seeds with a shell length of 2.5 to 3 centimeters and a survival rate of 95 to 99%. SWOT analysis. 1. Strength. Marina life has strength in human resources, with a background of experience in accordance with the field of work. Having a clear target market, both employees and company leaders also have the ability to manage the company organization well. Second, weakness. Marina Life is a new company. There are still not many collaborations with divers or the other aquaculture companies. Because our company is still in its infancy, so it is not widely known by the public. So with these shortcomings, we are determined to expand our cooperation network with various other cultivators and suppliers. 3. Opportunity. Opportunities are external factors in your business environment that are likely to contribute to business success. Our company has many networks with divers, sea enthusiasts, and the marine caring community to promoting the company. Many tourists also end up becoming customers to buy products from cultivation as export materials. 4. Threats. The new entry of competitors in market already served by the business unit. Increased bargaining position of suppliers of raw materials needed to become certain products. Restrictive change to law and regulations. Management structure. The organizational structure is an order and relationship between every part and position in any organization or company in carrying out operational activities to achieve the expected and desired goals. The organizational structure clearly describes the separation of work activities from one another and how the relationship between activities and function is limited. The organizational structure clearly describes the separation of work activities from one another and how the relationship between activities and function is limited. In a good organizational structure, it must explain the relationship of authority who reports to whom, so that there is accountability for what will be done. In our company, the organizational structure is very helpful in various production activities of the company. For example, in the production department, there is a head of production. In the marketing department, there is a head of marketing.